This story time is going to be the time that my family almost died in a house fire. Hey, beautiful people. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this, that where I live now is the exact place where the house fires happened at, because that was where we lived at, like, when I was when I'll say 3, I moved here in this exact location. I don't know where I left off at. I had a message from my mom, but wait, I did. Okay. When I was 3, we moved here. Yeah, I moved here. So 3 all the way to 8. 8 is whenever the house caught on fire. So, yeah. So 3 to 8 is 5, right? So we were here for 5 years, I guess. When I think about it, that wasn't long. But it was. So now that we live here again, we are in a different house. We had our house moved here in this spot because this is my mom's land. So yeah, we came back to our land. For 8 more years, we stayed in a different house, basically. Duh. Yeah, I'm 17 now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what happened. So the time that our house caught on fire and we almost died, because we were asleep. Everyone was asleep. And I don't know how it caught on fire. I think it was in the winter time. So I don't know why they did this, but they left the stove on and the oven. They left the oven on and opened the oven so the house could heat up. So I guess that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, and whenever everyone was asleep, I remember going to bed because it was a school night. And that's all I remember. It was my dad going to sleep and I went ahead to bed. And the way the hallway is set up where everyone would sleep at, my dad was back, like he was back here, like he was back. And the hallway was like straight across. And straight across, my dad was like right here, and I was right here, and my brother was all the way down to the hall. So all I remember is my dad waking me up, and he was like, come on, wake up. I remember my dad waking me up, and he had my brother in his hand. My brother was a baby at the time. It was like 1, I think he was 1 or 2. He was still a baby, but yeah. He had him in his arms, and he kept pulling me, and I was lost. I think I have a deep sleep, so he was pulling me, and I finally woke up, and I remember walking down the hallway for being rushed, and then he started yelling to my older brother that was all the way down the hallway. He was like, wake up, come on, the house is on fire. I'm trying to remember. And my older brother was still like in the room. By the time we got to the house door, he's still trying to grab shoes, and I think he was trying to get a phone. I think he had a cell phone, and he wasn't allowed to have a cell phone then, but he still was trying to grab it. Nobody knew. He was trying to grab his phone, his shoes. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And right when we got out of the house, like, the fire busted through the windows. It had already reached a certain part of the house, like the main part, the living room where we had walked through to get out. It had burst the windows, so I got out just in time, especially my brother. So that's whenever we got in the car, and while we were like driving, my dad was calling the ambulance, not the freaking ambulance. He was calling 911. I guess 911 calls the fire department. That's what he was doing. And I remember crying and looking back, and then we finally got to the road, like an actual road. I started seeing police cars flying by and the fire truck. And I was crying so bad. And the only part that I don't remember is where we ended up going at night. Like, I don't remember where we ended up going. I think we went to my granddad's house. I think my dad dropped us off and he went somewhere. And at the time, my mom was at work. So I think she didn't take that pretty well when she found out. I don't even think she did at all. That was, And that's all I remember. But the aftermath, like after all of this, we had stayed at a hotel for like a month and a half. We stayed at a hotel, and I was thinking like, and I remember like while we were at a hotel, we had a lot of things. And the reason that we had a lot of things is because like everyone helped us out. Everyone brought us things. They brought us toys. They brought us a lot of things. Like random people, because they found out, like they knew about what happened basically. And they gave my mom things. They gave us a lot of things. They gave her house decor. They gave her a lot of things for when we actually finally got our house as somewhere to stay. It was pretty off. Like, that's where my life actually, I feel like that's when my life actually changed. Not just the simple fact of the fire, more happened after that. But I think I'll do that. I'll do a video of that whenever I'm old enough to actually talk about that. Like, I'll be 18 in February. It is about to be September, so it's nothing bad, just to tell you that. It's nothing bad. It's just something to do with more of why I feel like everything went wrong after that, after the house fire. And I thank God that nothing happened. I thank God. I really do. I thank God for everything, for keeping us alive, for watching over us, for waking my dad up, for real. Because my dad sleeps so deep. Like, what? Like, he woke up. I'm shook still from this day, from that day. I'm like, okay. Like, I just sit there sometimes and be like, what if we weren't here? Like, the world would still be going on. Duh. Yeah. We just moved back here officially a year ago. Last August we moved back here. We have a house, yeah, and it's very big. It's bigger than the other one that we had whenever we were first here. Feels like home again, just different people. It's just me, my brother, my stepdad, and my mom this time. When I say my brother, I'm saying my baby brother. He is now 12. He is now 12. He is not 2 anymore. He is 12. That went by quick. It really did. He is 12 now. And y'all see him in my recent videos. Not recent, but, you know, some of my videos. And, yeah, that is the time that we almost died from a house fire. Thank you for watching. Comment down in the comment section. Comment down in the comment section. Go ahead and tell me something about yourself. And if you are new here, thank you for coming to my video. And you can go ahead and subscribe. You can like this video. Go to my recent videos. And you also can click the bell down below. You'll be notified whenever I post a video. So, bye.